Well, it looks as though I lost the audio for this video, so I'm just going to commentate. Got some tasty, you see me, got some tasty reads. Here we go. Yeah, this is exciting. 'Cause I don't know why I've lost the audio, but we're going to do an unboxing. We've got a couple books here, actually four. I buried the lead a little. There's a couple false starts. We're just going to do this. Oh, this is hilarious too, by the way. Just so you know, hilarious in that sense right there, and in the sense that I'm narrating my own video. Interesting. Yep. And I got a lot of great things to say. You're gonna really be impressed and amused. Yep. That's okay. Stop. Nope. Wait. Get yourself ready. All right. We're gonna start here. This is probably the real start. Maybe it is. Humorous. Here we go. Hands. Jazz hands. We're going. Well, all right. Some more jazz hands. Now we're putting something down on the table. Picking things up. We're talking about books. We're going to be talking about something I got from Amazon, and we're going to be talking about some stuff I got from Humanoids. Got some really cool Moebius stuff and Middle Hurlant stuff. Yes, but first, I don't know when I start taking things off, but I hope you guys are doing okay out there. Taking care of yourselves. Make sure you take your vitamins. Get plenty of exercise. Drink plenty of water. You can have a little bit of salt content if you need it. Oh, what is that? That's a knife. Ooh, he's got a knife. It's a little knife. No, wait. I was talking about this. I have this little Spyderco knife. It's tiny. I love it. And because it fits in your pocket. It's a good. Oh, don't put it down, buddy. Okay. Whew. All right, here we go. We're going to cut this package open. And then I realized, oh, wait, I don't have to cut this package open. It has a tear tab. It's good that there's no audio because I tear that right next to the mic. And it was probably brutal. Brutal. So I'm going to peel this thing back here. There goes the packaging, and we're going to get a book, our first book of this video. Sure it is. Campbell Walker's Doom and Bloom. Campbell Walker has a really great YouTube channel. He does essentially self-help videos, but he also does some really great like journaling stuff. I think the journaling stuff is super, super, super helpful and awesome. Really great for productivity. I'm definitely going to link some of that stuff down below. That book, Doom and Bloom, just came out today. I have his previous book, Your Head is a Houseboat, and maybe I'll review one of those at some point. I don't know. Maybe I'll review this book. I'm just going to flip it through. Oh, look, he does his own art, by the way. These drawings in this book are Campbell Walker's drawings. He's got a really kind of cool, cartoony sort of style that I like. He kind of adds a bit of lightness to sometimes serious subjects, but I really think that there's some really great stuff, especially Head in a Houseboat. Helpful tools for just everyday stuff like that anybody can use. Grandma can use it, mom can use it, the kids can use it, the dad can use it. It's a whole family thing of use. You don't even have to have a whole family. You could just be you. You can use it just by yourself. It's cool. There's nothing wrong, and in fact, it's pretty awesome. Now, the main event is getting ready to come up here. This is the big box from Humanoids. There it is. Look at it. Box. It is box shaped, right? Three-dimensional rectangle. I guess that makes it a box. Whatever. You know what I mean. All right. Now the knife comes out. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I had to put it below the camera because I didn't want to get censored showing me slicing stuff up. So I'm just chatting right here. I'm saying some really funny stuff. So, it's hilarious stuff. The first funny thing right there. Boom. Funny. Think about it. You're laughing. You can't even believe how much you're laughing. Well, you know what? Second funny thing? Not even going to tell you about it. Not even going to tell you. It's so funny you can't handle it. You couldn't even handle the first one. Well, we're still cutting this box open. It's not every box opens with a single slice of the tape. It's sort of like like you have to like cut the silver over here and you cut over there. Various tape things have to be untaped, and we're just filling the void right now with the language. That's what we do. Fill in the void with the language. Because that's what books do for us. And that's what I'm doing for you right now. Books, fill in the void, language. It's amazing. Yeah, just keep going. Yeah, you know what? Great. I'm glad I paused here. I'm getting serious and maybe a little upset. I'm not sure. I'm getting nervous. Are you okay? Okay. Well, wait. Maybe we're down. Oh, yep. Whew. Okay. Well, let's get back to this box opening. Let's hope it happens soon. All right. Oh, look at that. Paper. Now, did you expect this first thing I held to be paper? Nope, you sure didn't. Guess what? Paper is not what we're trying to show you. So we're going to take the books out of the paper. There goes the paper. The paper, put it over there. It was super noisy. You didn't want to hear that anyways. Yeah, see? Super noisy. Look at this. Look at it. God damn it, that's gorgeous. It is gorgeous, by the way. I'm not just making this up. It's just throw that paper out of the way. That was all that was in the box. Well packaged. Right now I'm checking the corners of the books. Something you want to do when you get a nice thing like that. You're like, did they didn't like shuffle this book around and ding a corner real bad, did they? Nope. I feel very pleased because I was worried. I sent me so this is a poster, right? It's a fold out poster, which I don't know what I'd do with, but I open it up and I didn't realize it has like the whole back of it is like a comic on the back. So it's like normally I would not use a fold out poster, but it's got this whole comic inside of it, and I'm going to unfold it. Here we go. The unfold. There's one side. This is what we call the one side. Black and white Moebius art. Absolutely stunning and gorgeous. But wait, there's more. Oop, the camera did a little trick right there for us. Camera's getting excited. That's how cool this is. Now we're going to unfold it. You're going to see the whole poster right now. You ready for this? God damn it, that's gorgeous. But downside, it's a folded poster. What do you do with a folded poster? Like, how do you get the folds out? If anybody knows how you get the folds out to make that poster look good, I could hang it up. But then, of course, I would lose the comic on the back. But whatever. I just don't know what I'd do with it. It's like, how do you... I could frame it, but you're always going to see those seams. I don't know. Maybe if there's a trick to it, I'd love to know about it. And here's another one. Another fold-out poster. Again, here, you know, I got it in front of me. So two things are happening at once right now. It's Approaching Centauri is what that one is, and I'm showing it off here. I'll look inside the middle. Hurlant. The first one is Major Fatal. That was what that story was, and it's showing there's some really nice big spreads on this one. This Major Centauri right here. Yeah, I think I had to hold it back because I was like, oh, there's a ding dong. So, well, I can't show ding dongs on TV. God damn it. Anyway, so here we go. We'll keep going. We're not stopping. Look at them. I'm admiring the ding dongs right now. Yeah, that's it. No, only for me, not for you guys. You got to buy your own ding dongs. And here's the metal Hurlant poster. There we go. Look at that. That's cool. Again, super cool. Loving those. Loving that picture. Loving the stuff. I like the first one a little more. I like that image a lot more. But again, I don't know what I'd do with them. And there's no wall space in this office either. So, okay. We're getting serious now. Now we're going to show the metal Hurlant book itself. They brought Metal Hurlant back. Humanoids did, right? Originally a French comic from the 70s, I believe. That was the sort of precursor to Heavy Metal, which is the U.S. version. So this is the European version, Metal Hurlant, and this is it. They're redoing it 4 issues this year. They had an option for hardback for us, so I went for the hardback. I'm hoping. Here I'm going to show a little bit of the art way far away, so that just to tempt you. A little thirst trap for you. Just to tempt you. But they're supposed to do a second year as well, and I had the option to get hardcover for that. I didn't choose it. I'm hoping that they let me extend. And here we go. We get a little more of the art. I don't know. Is that useful? I'll probably do a full review of this. This was not me trying to, I'll probably revisit this. I can definitely see there's a lot going on in this comic after having gone through it. And it looks just gorgeous. And I'm a little cautious too with opening it because the spine is brand new and super tight. So I don't want to crack it. And I think there's a mix of original Metal Hurlant run comic art and new stuff. And I don't know which is which. But it was super cool. And this is just going through different art here, looking at the different stuff that's in here. Nice high gloss pages. I really enjoy that. It makes all those colors pop, and these comics are definitely the kind of comics that you want to have that pop that you get from the glossy pages. It's just beautiful. Here we go, and I look at this comic and I love the art in this comic here, which I think is a new comic, and it says in the corner, I think it says continued from page 5, and so I believe that I go all the way back up to the front of the book and I talk for a while because somehow it takes me a little while to find the 5th page in this book. I'm not really sure why. Oh, yeah, it's got some articles in it as well. It has a little bit from Incal. That's right. It had an image from Incal there, which is cool. I could probably do a review of Incal, though I feel like that's been covered. But that and Metabarons, they're just amazing. But I feel like it's been covered. They're weird, right? So you need to be on board with the weird because it does get weird. But they're pretty great. And Moebius's art is just so good. Although Metabarons is not Moebius's art. I cannot remember the artist's name. Metabarons, if you don't know, is Jodorowsky. So like, you know, the guy who was going to do that Dune movie with Pink Floyd doing music. There's the first pages, I believe, the 5th page. Yep, that's it there. So it looks like it's in a new comic when I looked at it there. But who can say? Who can say? But yeah, Metabarons. If you like Dune, right? Jodorowsky was supposed to make the Dune movie. That's that infamous Dune movie that never got made. Well, part of that project later was that he went on and wrote Metabarons, which is sort of like takes inspiration from a lot of the work he did to make the Dune movie that never happened. And it's similar. It definitely has Dune-like feel. It's sort of like a cross between Dune and Star Wars. Very interesting. You know, definitely check it out. You can get the whole original run in hardback for a very reasonable price for a big, huge comic with absolutely gorgeous art. I do not remember the artist's name offhand. Yeah, and I'm doing a lot of talk here. So what we got coming up here now is Arzach. They did a reprint of Arzach. It's the French version of Arzach, but it doesn't matter because there's no text in Arzach. And Grammaticus did a really great review of the Arzach comics and did a really great overview of it on his channel. I will try to link that video. But here it is here. This is the new reprint that they've done. I don't remember what this goes for, but I think it's pretty reasonable, especially considering it's a hardcover presentation, brand new printing, and you know that the original stuff is probably kind of expensive now. I don't know what they price out as, but they're not cheap. So here I am cutting the plastic off of this book. It has a sleeve on it. This kind of like paper sleeve that I have some difficulty trying to get off, and I'm uncertain for a little while here as to whether I'm supposed to peel it off, like it's like an envelope or something, or whether it's you know, whether it's supposed to slide out. It slides out. Just sorry to break the fiction there, but yeah. So I'm just talking a little bit. No idea what I'm saying. Really looking at this book. I said, "Yep, this looks like a book. It is book shaped." I love that image. It's got like that. I don't know if you can pick it up on your screen, but the black paper sort of cover there has got something going on. And on the back, you have Arzach on the his sort of weird fantasy pterodactyl that he rides or whatever. Yeah, so here we are. We're gonna flip it over a couple times. It still look. I thought it was upside down for a second. I don't know why I thought that, but it wasn't. I was just crazy, just straight crazy. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out how do I open this. I think, do I have to peel it? And I struggle with this because when I do this, when I do the shake, right? You do the shake that you're supposed to do to get it out. Nope, didn't work. Didn't budge. It was super duper tight. Yeah, super duper tight. Well, it was still tight. Oh, I didn't notice it had it written on the spine as well. Look at that. I'm learning things just as you are. We're learning together. This is an experience for not just you, but for me. And here I find the seam, and I'm like, oh, should I peel it? I'm like, doesn't look like it wants to peel. I'm like, okay. And I think finally I just give it a side hold. Oh, here we go. I got a little movement. We got movement. Oh, here we go. Think good things are happening. Exciting stuff. Here it is. Look at this. Oh, look at the show. Look at the spectacle. And bossa. That's right. That's the sound that makes when you pull it off. Bossa. Yep, that's paper. I'm right now I'm looking at it thinking, yeah, this is get tore up just sitting on the shelf. It'd be real easy to get itself tore up. It's almost like, should I put this in a box somewhere or something? It's so frustrating when that stuff happens. You know, I was like, I need a sleeve for this book with a sleeve on it, and that's stunning front cover. No text. Love it. Again, I said it was the French version. Doesn't matter because Arzach is all in English, or I'm sorry, it's all in French. It's French, but there's no text. What am I saying? I'm talking and not thinking. It's not a good thing to be doing when that's the only thing I'm supposed to be doing right now is thinking and talking. Anyways, now I read, I showed that if the copyright page is in French, and then I read down the list. I was stunned by the collection of stories here. I'd have to de-sleeve the other book, which I did not do, to read it off to you, but it's like Arzach, and then Arzach with a CH, and then once with a K, and then it's Harzach, and then another spelling of Harzach. So I'm not really sure. It was very humorous. I was like, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it or not. I mean, see how much fun I'm having. Look at that guy. He's having a great time. Okay, so the print, it's interesting because the paper is kind of not glossy. It's a little bit more, it's a more, I don't want to say it's newspaper, but it's more absorbent. And so the colors are kind of brought down a little bit, which I thought was an interesting choice as opposed to the metal Hurlant. Now, I don't know that Humanoids did this direct print per se. I don't know, or I don't know why they chose to present the art that way, but that's just how it is. Of course, I have to be careful here because there's lots of can't show that on television type images in Arzach, but it's all cool stuff. It's good stuff. Like, listen, sometimes you see the body parts and you're like, yep, I got one of those. And sometimes you see the body parts and you say, I don't have one of those, but I know somebody who does. So that's the kind of scenario in. We really don't need, I don't know why people have to freak out about nudity a whole lot, because it's like, I mean, there's a 50% chance you have that stuff. And if not, there's a pretty good chance that you've already seen it. So I don't really know why we get all freaked out about it, but we do. So here we go, a little bit more of the art. Just fantastic. Lovely presentation. Love Moebius's art. Was super excited to finally get a copy of this. Yeah, and I was like, oh, they're going to offer that? Awesome. So that's me just being excited. I don't know if this is a limited edition or if it was like the sleeve makes it like, because I think you could get this Arzach stuff from a French company that's reprinting a bunch of Moebius's art. So I don't know if this copy of Arzach comes from them or this is a Humanoids print. Again, I don't have my book in front of me. I can always relay that information later. But I know that they're reprinting a bunch of his stuff. So I don't know if the decision was made by them for this or not. But if you're interested, you can read that. Some of those comics are in French. You can still read them. Your phone, this is what I'm saying right now on the camera, by the way. Your phone, you can take a picture of like a comic book in another language and then go to that picture and then like tap on the text. It'll highlight it and it'll translate it for you. Right? Not super easy to do with a book. I mean, I guess you could, but you could read a book that way. It'd be very awkward, but it's possible. But you could do that. There also is the option of scannalization. Sorry, we're moving on. John Brunner. We're talking about John Brunner, the complete Traveler in Black. Speculative Reader did a really great review about John Brunner. It got me interested in this, and then someone had recommended me specifically the Traveler in Black. I didn't put those two together until I looked at it and saw him talking about at the end of Speculative Reader's video, and got really excited. And so I'm like, I'm just going to pick this up because it looks really great. And he did a really great job on his review of Brunner in general, like a big overview of his sci-fi specifically, not so much his fantasy. That really got me interested, so I picked that up. I hope I got a good price. And look here, got Scorpion, the first book in The Legend of the Five Rings. It's a little beat up. I showed Unicorn the other day. I had heard on the DL that this is a really good fantasy ninja story. And I was like, I'd like to read a cool ninja story. So I was like, this is actually kind of cool. Scorpion Clan is actually a sneaky, naughty clan in The Legend of the Five Rings. Okay. Those are those things. Now I'm just doing some cool stuff here. Let's see. I'm probably wrapping up. I'm getting close on time, aren't I? Yep. Let's see. Like and subscribe helps. I got a support link down there. You can check that out if you want. It's up to you. Probably come back and do reviews with this. We're wrapping up. I'm trying to make time myself right here. I don't know. Tell me about cool stuff that you found. If you got questions about something to ask me, I probably don't have answers, but I'll figure something out. That's it. There's going to be a review of that Metal Hurlant for sure. I appreciate you struggling through this ridiculous thing that I'm doing. Just turned this on and discovered, nope, nothing. Okay, wait, I gotta go. Bye.